Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome to Easy Delivery Co., a game I am suspicious of, because if you just read the Steam page for this game, you'd think you were getting into a nice, chill, relaxing driving game. But if you watch the trailer, it's just a little bit, weird and surreal and slightly sinister, and it doesn't help that the environment looks a lot like you're cooking driving into Silent Hill, so, yeah. I feel like there might be something else going on under the surface here. So, congratulations, we at EasyCo are pleased to inform you that you have been hired as a valued EasyCo delivery driver. You are now responsible for delivering important EasyCo merchandise to and from the local businesses and insert profit sector. Have an easy day, so, yeah, seriously, there's something a little bit sinister about this whole thing. I don't know what I'm getting into here today. Still, my current objective is select and complete one job. It's okay if some of the payload breaks. Good, because I am, yes, not necessarily a good driver, especially if the roads are, by the looks of it, a bit on the icy side. So yeah, we could deliver some flowers just around the corner for 171, or deliver something that's much closer and also weighs less for more money. Okay, that one in that case, sure. Error data missing. Oh dear, I suspect, yes, potentially the GPS might be a bit on the dodgy side. Right, in which case, just set off in my nice little truck out of the way, small birds. Welcome to Mountain Town. So right, hang on, what did I just agree to do again? Easy Eats. Find the lit up storefront, so okay, just look for a store that's got the lights on, because they're the ones who are expecting me, so, right, that's the flowers. But yes, I've got no, working GPS or anything, so the flowers were supposed to be further away, weren't they? So hang on, that is no, that's Easy Eats. So right, hang on, stop there and John the lights. And also, it turns out I'm a sad cat, like a really frowny cat. I don't know why I'm a sad cat. Possibly in this universe everyone's a cat. I'm not sure though. Oh. I think I'm also possibly freezing to death right now. So how about we just get inside before, the ice creeps in and eats the entire screen. So, hello over there. I'm here to pick up, something. Howdy, whippersnapper. And jeepers, you look just like Seb. So, okay. Keep an eye out for Seb, potentially. But no one listens to old Tui. Don't let them work you too hard. And okay, just give me the stuff, please. And right, I'm picking up some pizza. Got it. So grab the pizza. Probably shove that into my van. There we go. Just pop that there. Close up the back so it doesn't immediately fall out. Get in. Now, the problem we've got here is, yes, where precisely are we going next? Because if my GPS is broken, yeah, I don't know where to go. Just Upton. So, look for an icon. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Let's just mosey towards Upton, John. Navigate. Clearly going the wrong way. Ah, hang on. I've got a, yes, distance to destination, McGibbler, and okay, so it turns out the tutorial thing is quite easy. So I've not got, a proper compass or map or anything, but I can see, yes, how far it is to my destination. So as a result of that, I can sort of figure out if I'm going in roughly the right direction. So, grab that, come over to, well, I thought I was in the right spot. Hang on, am I not in the right spot? Ah, we just dumped them outside. It's minus cooking 15. These pizzas are not going to stay good for long. Seriously though, there's just something slightly unnerving about this whole thing. Driving around a cold, grey society where you're just getting paid a couple of dollars a go. And also, there's a creepy, thing. I think you might be a dog. Are you a dog? Hello there. Hey there, new guy. Looks like your map is missing some data. Yes, a lot of data. I can fix it for you, but I'll need something in return. Buy me an energy drink from the vending machine over there, and we'll call it even. So, okay, I'm willing to give that a go. Where's the, energy drink, McGibbler, by the way. Hang on, there was one right next to, yes, the shop I was just in, wasn't there? And I'm driving there because, seriously, it's bloody cold right now. So, right, just stop here, hop out, get energy drink for possibly literally all the... Oh. Right, energy drinks. Bit on the expensive side, apparently. So, we'll need to come back in just a second. Yeah, that flower job is still available. And we know the flower shop is literally just around the corner. That should be nice and easy to do. And yeah, I can only take one job at a time by the looks of it. So, right, this is fine. Just reverse back towards the flower store. I swear it was just like, you know, a few houses down or whatnot. Maybe don't go into deep snow. Yep, that was a bad decision. Snow is really bad. So just don't worry about that. Just get over to... Everything's fine. Out of the snow. Stick on the roads because, yes, the weather, not great at the minute. And once again, somebody immediately confuses me for Seb. Need to find the Seb person. I feel like they might be important. Still, grab the plants, mosey outside, shove plants into things, hop in truck, figure out, yes, where we're going precisely. So, check info. Look for icon. Where's the icon? Where's the... Oh, no, no. See the icon? But I've also just learned that, yes, sometimes I'm going to be delivering some comically large things. So, right, we might have to be careful on, like, corners and whatnot under the circumstances. So down you go. Money for me, etc., etc. Right, and this time, we can afford an energy drink. Right, slightly creepy dog whistling by the fire. Here you go. A deal is a deal. Here you go. So, right, she's done something to my truck. Keep the drink. You'll need it. No, seriously, there's something really sinister about this game. And right, specifically, I need energy to take on the heavy deliveries. Got it. Carrying heavy stuff, that drains the energy meter, presumably that thing on the left. And the reason the dog knows this is, they used to do maintenance for EasyCo. You should meet me at my cabin in Snowy Peaks for a cup of coffee. It's not too far from here, just north of Upton. So okay, need to figure out how to clear the roadblock at first. Right, a lighter might do the trick, we just need to know where to get one of those from. And right, we've got it confirmed in an email here. We at EasyCo have determined the best delivery drivers are those who have learned the layout of their assigned profit sector. As a result, I'm not getting a map. The thing wasn't broken, it's just, yes, I don't have any map to work with. So, okay, I just need to, like, learn the area and figure out what's going on and how to navigate it. And if I want that lighter, right, that's going to cost me $30. So it sure is bloody lucky that, yes, all of a sudden, we've got some much bloody bigger, more exciting, sexy deliveries to make. So, yeah. Upton means the job's just in Upton. That's the town I'm in. So, yeah, what I want really is a job going from Upton somewhere else. But maybe not, like, too far. Let's start with, yes, Upton to Weston. Then we could take the job from Weston to Easton. And logically, yes, that would tell me that Weston's to the west, Easton's to the east, and Upton is, logically, like, north. North is typically depicted as up. The problem is, if I don't have a compass, that doesn't necessarily help me much. And despite what the email claims, right, I've got something that looks a bit like a map here, so, yeah, if I follow the road west out of town, basically just, yeah, keep following it, eventually we will get to Weston. As long as I go out of town the right way, which I think is the far side of town from where I am right now, yeah, it's a nice, simple, straight jog down the road. Now, there is, yeah, a radio tower between me and there. And Weston is also where we get the lighter. So, yeah, we don't just get it for having the right amount of money, we've got to actually go to the depot to collect it. So, fuel. That might be important too, yes. So, okay, the pickup is from Easy Flowers, which is right here, because it's literally blinking at me. That is fine. The radio's working too, so we've got some, like, you know, nice chill tunes and whatnot. So, right, on this occasion, we're picking up some, like, fertilizer or something. But it's less tall, so that's good. Get in, and yeah. If I've understood this right, now what we do is we mosey in this direction, go out of town, and logically, yeah. Upton is Upton because it's up the mountain. We're going down a mountain trail, so just, oh. Be a bit careful, John, because, yes, some of these could very easily fall out. And there we go. To western and to eastern. So if we just follow this one path, that should lead us in the right direction. So, right. As long as it's like, you know, straight, and we don't brake or turn too hard, we should be able to... Literally snowdrifts on the road. Brilliant. Though... while I'm driving, does my energy go down? It doesn't look like it, though. Also, rickety bridges and... Seriously! Just, it's very grey and misty. And there's, like, you know, a red glowing radio tower in the distance. Which maybe they do, I don't know. But even so, there's just something a little bit creepy about this game. Also, it's coming up on 6 PM. It is very obviously getting darker right now, so... right. Just stop here for uh-oh. Be a little bit careful, John, because it's possible that... Oh, yeah, I'm exhausted. Right, so maybe, like, drink the energy drink. Yeah, just drink that. Because it's getting cold. Also, I should be seeking shelter. Oh, it's getting much colder. Just step inside the radio station. See if we can... Oh. I was about to say... See if we can, like, say hello to someone. But no, it's, like, automated. It's just, like, a repeater or something. Presumably that, like, makes the radio, I don't know, come through a bit better. I've done something good, I think, anyway. Though, hang on, where's my truck? Yes, I'm trying to seek shelter. I've kind of lost my truck and... I think I just walked off a cliff, actually. Yep, I've definitely just fallen down a mountain and then died. And as a result, I've not just, reset to, like, you know, Upton. I appear to have gone somewhere. So... No, seriously, there's something weird about this game. I'm feeling not happy about any of this. Well, I appear to have escaped from purgatory, so that's positive. Valuable lesson learnt. Do not cocking get out of the vehicle at night. Oh, I think that's the trick with the map here. I may have a map, but I don't have, like, you know, anything that tells me where I am on the map. I've got to, like, you know, figure out where I am based on context clues or whatnot. So, right. Keep on keeping on. I think I'm on, like, a low road underneath Upton right now. So if I just go this way, we should pass by, yeah, that radio tower. But at night especially, it's really cocking important that we don't lose the cargo. Because if it goes flying, one, it might go off of the mountain, and two, getting out to recover it, it could potentially be like a literal death sentence. Because it's minus 15 degrees C outside, and that's really rather bloody cold. Okay, this is not going to be as easy as I thought for a single long straight road. Because the problem is... yeah, we've got issues with ice and slipping and the cargo falling out and the fact there are cliffs with no fences. So, right, just take it slow and easy, John. Slow and easy. Alright, nice and chill. Lovely and chill. Everything's fine. Do not let the things fall off the cliff. But yeah, based on my understanding of the map, we should be coming up on a bigger right turn that, yeah, starts bringing us down. Then we should reach western. So, nice and slow and easy. Stay on the road. It's maybe been... oh. Okay. There's a gap in that fence, suggesting possibly there could be some shortcuts in the event that you're, like, you know, not carrying cargo you need to not lose, though. I feel like my energy is definitely going down, by the way. If that happens and I fall asleep while driving next to a big cliff, that might be, yes, eastern down there, actually. Just saw it very briefly on the left. So yeah, that's about right. Just past you, past the birds. We should be coming up on a western right now. Then we've just got to, yeah, figure out where precisely we're delivering this nonsense. Because right now we've not got, yes, a quest thingy, but it might pop up when we get near enough by. So, right. Coming into town. Stay on the road. New mail on energy. Yes, I'm aware my energy is dangerously low. Oh, and I'm only allowed to, yes, regain energy by drinking Easy Co's Easy Energy drink. So, no, seriously, this is too much of a creepy dystopian nightmare to be a relaxing driving game. There's stuff going on here. So, yeah, speaking of which, keep an eye out for a vending machine. So we're passing by, and there we go. We've got ourselves, yes, a destination. But if I go this way, right, it starts going up. So I've just got to, like, you know, home in on my target. This is the right way. That's lovely. So yeah, once we get near enough by, we should see it on the ground, but not till we're a bit closer. So okay. Just coming in on the right destination. Where are you, buddy? Who wants the stuff? And there we go. A bakery, you say? Right. Just stop the vehicle there. Hop out. Super quick, please. Super quick. Grab that. Place it down and get back in the van. That was a lot of flipping money. I think I deserve, like, you know, a quick pastry over here. Because I am low on energy. The game just said I could only buy easy energy drinks. Am I allowed to, like, I don't know, maybe have a little croissant or something? And I'm Ellie. Who are you? They call me the crazy one. Ever taken a bite out of one of those packages? No! No, I haven't, actually. Do you think they should teach dolphins how to read? I see no harm in trying, Ellie. Give it a go. Also, gonna please have, like, you know, just a baguette or something. Nope, she literally won't sell me anything. So, as a result, out we go. Back in the van immediately. Now, hang on, though. Didn't I see just a second ago? Yeah, if I just take the western-eastern job, and as a result, yeah, the game gives me the little map here. The depot where I get the lighter is right there. Now, if the depot's there, that suggests to me the vending machine might be as well. And perfect timing, at the bakery I'm just outside, that's where the stuff's coming from. So, right, back up for a second. Just hop out. Probably should, like, you know, park a tiny bit closer, given I'm currently very tired, etc., etc. So, yes, just pop down the croissants. If I just eat one of them on the road, and no one will know. Right, possibly it's just a giant sack of flour or something. So, place, close up, and get inside. Yeah, we need to drive around town just to try and find the cocking vending machine. Because I'm definitely around here somewhere. And then, yeah, if we just drive around town, keep an eye out for blue. The vending machine was blue. Also, maybe by, like, way more cooking. Yes. Ooh, is that a bar? Okay, John, don't go into the bar right now. You need to find it. There we go. Vending machine. Should have got out the other side. Other side would have been good too. So, right. Buy things. Buy more things as well. Just buy more. Take that. And then use it. Use it. Use it. There we go. That's some energy. Just back in the vehicle for just a second. Yeah, seriously, just get a tiny bit closer to this thing. Because you're warm in the vehicle and cold outside it. So as a result, yeah, just honestly, buy a few more energy drinks. So drink that too. Just get my energy up to maximum, please. Lovely. One more, please. Just one more. And I'm aware I should be seeking shelter. I will do it in just a second. So, right. that's now fine. The energy situation is resolved. Though I've kind of lost all the money I made from doing this job. From just buying the energy drinks I need to do the job, so. Seriously, there's something very nightmarish and dystopian about this game. So, right. What we do now is, yeah, just have a look-see around the rest of town. So I'm pretty sure if I go this way, yeah, I'm on the curve over... Wait, hang on. I'm on the curve over here. Yes, I must be going around this curve. So if I just stick to the low road on the right, then go straight on, cross a bridge, take the first left after the bridge, we should be fine. Luckily, yeah, it's not too dark just yet. In fact, yeah, it doesn't get too dark at all, because we're approaching morning at this point. So, right, this should be fine. The option presents itself. Yeah, take the low road down to Eastern. I'm guessing the sign says, yep, there we go. The signs can affirm we're on the right track. So, yeah, go straight, cross the bridge, first left. That should all be A-okay. And then, yeah, take a flipping left. It should be, yeah, like a petrol station that's on the left immediately afterwards. Like, I'm pretty sure we've got this down. So, okay, I've nailed the basics here. Ray-okay in that regard. So, right, just pop her down here. Do I actually need fuel, by the way? Also, hang on. I was a bit shy of the thing. No reason to, like, you know, not be right by the right spot. Grab that, dump it on the ground, and there we go. More money. Right. Just out of interest, yes, is fuel a thing? So I'm seeing energy, and I'm seeing a fuel meter. Suggesting, oh, hang on. John, that fuel meter, I think, is your energy meter. So, right. We can go in if we want, but I'm not sure there'll be anything to do here. And also, welcome to Easy Fuel, because, yes, I think one company runs everything in this society. Absolute nightmare. Oh, also, I just, gave him money. I really hope my van is, like, you know, fueled up as a result, because... Yes, I assume I did. Oh, hang on, yes. There's a tiny arrow next to the F there. That'll be the fuel meter. Then, it's, yes, my energy meter above the lightning bolt. Okay. I think we're getting it now. So, okay, the big money job is now Upton back down to Western. However, I'm not in Upton right now. I'm in Eastern. So, hang on, is there a Western to Upton job? There is, but the Eastern to Western job and the Western to Upton job are not particularly exciting. It would actually be more profitable for me to just go straight from Eastern back up to Upton. So, okay, looks like if I cut down onto the low road here, just cross over, hang on, John. Don't go through a snowdrift, just straight through here. That's fine. Take a left here. There should be, that's the easy mart, because of course it is. Just need to find, yeah, I think someone said the pawn shop. Brilliant. And once again, people thinking they know me. So yes, whoever Seb is, we need to find them at some point. What's really in these deliveries, I ought to check. That's exactly what they'd want me to do. Right, it's more plants on this occasion. Those are, oh bloody hell. Those are difficult to deal with. Very difficult. So, right. Close that up. Get inside, because your energy gets eaten very fast. Though, the problem we've got here is... yeah. It's a very long way back up to Upton via the main road. But there's clearly tunnels here. Could those tunnels maybe be, like, shortcuts? I'm just going to go and check that tunnel at the edge of town to see if maybe, yeah, that's the better option. Tunnel to Fishing Town. No, we don't want Fishing Town. We want Upton. So, right, the problem is, if I just, like, you know, do things slowly and carefully, I'm not going to make any money. Because my money's going to get eaten up by fuel and whatnot, so... Okay, we're currently... yeah, there. Right under the end of Eastern. All we need to do is, yeah, go back through town, over the bridge, take a right, then go back up to Upton. But if there was a way to, like, you know, just cut over open ground, like, twice, I mean, that would save me a lot of trouble. Like here, looking at the topography, and like, you know, the lines and whatnot, that doesn't feel viable. But here, that looks fairly shallow, I'd say. Also, oh, bloody hell, bloody hell, bloody! Just slightly broke the thing there. Yes, I appreciate I just broke the thing. So, okay, pass by the gas station. That's fine. Then just follow the road down and take a right to go over to the bloody hell. Take a right to go over the bridge. Once we're on the bridge, yeah, I'm pretty sure the road there was pretty straight. So as long as we've got, like, you know, clean air in front of us and we can just get a bit of a shufty on, that's fine. Not yet, though. We've got tight corners. These things are very cocking precarious. So, yeah, don't worry about Fishing Town right now. Just a Western and Upton. But okay. Get over here. Yeah, now we've got a bit of a flipping straight line. So we can just speed up. No, 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 no. Not that much. Not that much. Okay, maybe we take things like nice and slow, nice and easy. And yeah, take the first right. Because we don't want to go into Western. We want to, like, bypass it. So yeah, just take the right here, though. Maybe be a bit careful with, like, steep slopes. Because, one, my truck can barely deal with them. And two, oh! Where'd the thing go? Where'd the... Okay, I'm about to die by freezing to death. I think we've lost, like, some of the thing. Just stay in the trunk. Did it roll down to the bottom, or is it... Oh, no, that's just gone. That's just gone now. You know what? We're going to say this is good news. Because this means I can get a cocking shufty on. Okay? Because now there's only one thing left. And it's going to stay inside the bloody thing. Also, hang on. Where am I going? Is this right? This doesn't feel right. I think if I just keep going straight now, and then just go round in a second, that'll be fine. So, right, delivering like a third of the delivery, I think that's going to be the right way to do this. Because then, we can do it at speed. Like, if you do the whole delivery, it's going to take you so long, you're never going to make a profit. Like, dumping 2/3 of it straight in the canyon, the other third, actually making it there, that's better in terms of, like, you know, my paycheck. Because now we can get a bit of a cocking shufty on. Though, yeah, as we cross, hang on, yeah, a bridge and come up to the next big turn, I'm going to see if I can maybe come up with a bit of a shortcut here. Because, yeah, we need to wait for the next big turn in the road. That's fine. Then, as opposed to, like, going the long, stupid way round... I'm going to be honest, that does look a bit on the steep side. Like, from the top downwards, I mean, that'll be easier. Like, gravity will be doing most of the work there. That's not a problem. So, right. We'll have to go the sensible way uphill. But as I say, down, now that's a different kettle of fish. So, right, we should now be coming up at great speed towards Upton. Then we just dump down this plant pot and grab the next thing. The big one that gets me... Why would I want to get out? Is it because... Oh, I think I need to take a drink. Yeah, that's fine. So, no, just that's fine. Drink that. Quick drink. Get me energy back before I fall asleep at the wheel. Get back in. Keep on keeping on. Right. Upton's pretty small, so this should be pretty easy to find. Just, yeah, turn into the town here. You've got to turn in to find any of the buildings. And then just, yeah... find my destination. It should be somewhere along this street, because where else is it going to be? And there we go. The same house that keeps bloody ordering everything. So out we go. Grab. Dump. How much money did I actually just get there? Just out of interest, because... I feel like I still got all the money. And also, all the plant pots just sort of made it. By magic. So I'm going to call this a huge win. And gosh darn it, that $40 job's gone. So, right, jobs could be getting picked up by the drivers. If you see a really good deal, grab it. Especially if you're in Upton and could just, you know, toss yourself down the mountain to get there in a hurry. So, you know, on this occasion, the best job going is Western to Eastern. That's like barely any distance, but it still pays $21. So as a result of that, yeah, I should take that job and just get to Western, like, as fast as possible. So, right, we're going to do that, and, yeah, if I just drive to the radio tower, and then go off-road a bit. This is a terrible idea, but screw it, we're going to give it a go. And yeah, we've got a spare energy drink already, which is fine. So okay, just go to the radio tower. We know how this map fits together. Now time to figure out, yes, how off-roading works. Or rather, if it does. Because it's possible I'm just going to immediately die, and then, like, you know, have to navigate my way out of the terrifying, weird, wobbly purgatory maze. But yeah, max speed here, max speed, because we're not carrying anything right now. So yeah, just make it to the radio tower, and then toss myself off the cliff. So if I just bypass the gates here, yeah, from here, pretty much due southwards, yeah, just off we go, off we go, off we go, off we go, and... Okay, so the thing is, no, you know what, that's worked better than I was expecting. For some reason, we're in first person when we're off-road. Don't really know why, but just back off a second. No, I'm not resetting. I'm not resetting. I refuse. This is... Just out of interest, where am I now? Am I, like, back on the road next to the radio station? Wait, is that the radio tower? I think possibly I've been reset next to the radio tower. Except if I was, Upton Radio Tower. Okay, if we just take this slow and careful, and, like, don't run into any trees, it should be fine. So, yeah, now we just need to navigate through this area without specifically, yeah, if we just, like, you know, take it slow and easy, just squeeze the brakes, slow, careful movements. Then in a moment, it's all gonna work out, and I think we've done it. Okay, so we only, you know, caught fire and exploded once. I'm gonna call that a huge cocking win. Like, I've just saved so much time, so much energy, so much everything, and the bar is just around the corner. Like this here, this was an amazing move on my part, and there's the bar. Job cocking done. So right, just pop in while I'm passing by, and before I grab the stuff, drink the flipping, yeah, energy drink. Lovely. Can I not do that inside? Maybe I can't do that inside. It would be rude, because, you know, this guy wants to sell drinks as well. Also, this guy's got an investment opportunity that'll knock my socks off. Just let me think of it. Oh, dear. Also, I'm supposed to be picking something up. I've gone to the wrong bar. So, yeah, I think if I take this branch here, there should be... There we go. I knew there'd be another bar. So, right, just park really nearby to the flipping bar. Right. You're the person I'm getting the delivery from. Also, yes, if the other bartender asks if you want to make some easy money, just run away. So, okay, the bartenders in this town maybe don't like each other that much. The point is, though, grab the booze. Out we go. Load booze into van. Place. Close. You know what? This looks like it's a relatively easy delivery to me. Because, yeah, it's not ridiculously tall. I can actually go at a pretty good speed. So, right, deliveries from bars should be prioritized. Because they are pretty easy to do, all things considered. So, right, we can actually get a shufty on here. This is going to work out beautifully. So, right, we're going to pretty much the same place as last time. Hop out, grab the booze, pop the booze down, job done, close that up, a giant pile of money, $45. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And yeah, I need to go back to Western, purely for the sake of, yeah, picking up that lighter. Because you've got to go to the depot to actually get it, and that's in Western. And irritatingly, yeah, the good money is in Upton to Western right now, which is a shame. Meanwhile, the Eastern to Western job, but that's cocking worthless, so that's barely going to cover the cost of food and fuel. You know what? I'm going to do a tiny delivery just in Eastern to see if maybe that re-rolls the jobs, and as a result I can get something better. And hilariously, yes, on this occasion, it's a plant that needs to be taken basically next door. That was what needed to be done here. So yes, just grab that, dump it down, and there we go. Okay, you know what? I'll take $7 for Eastern to Western. That's fine, I guess. And highly conveniently, right, on this occasion, I'm pretty sure the delivery is going to the depot or very nearby to it. So, okay, just a little bit careful while we're just doing the tight corners and whatnot. Once we're past, though, yeah, we can pick up a bit of speed. It's a nice, easy path between, yeah, Eastern and Western for most of the way. Oh, yeah, this is gonna work out perfectly. So, this delivery is going to the bar I went into earlier by mistake, I think. So just dump that down. In we go. Just reverse back through it. Knock it over. That literally doesn't matter. On the way past, grab another energy drink, because yeah, I had the one I had, and seriously, the fact the vending machines get stuck just adds to the slightly nightmarish oppressive vibes here. So, right, out we go into the depot. And you, buddy, should be selling a lighter. Oh, and apparently, the guy who works in the market is hopelessly in love with Ellie at the bakery. The one who was very interested in maybe teaching dolphins to read. So, everyone's just got tiny stories of their own. Got it. Also, hang on, wait, what? What just happened and why did I... Oh, sorry, I was just paying for the lighter. Right, that does make sense. So, that mission's complete, meaning now if I want to, I can go and visit the cabin in Snowy Peaks. Try an in-city delivery on the way. Okay, I need to go to Snowy Peaks at this point. So, presumably, there we flipping go. Snowy Peaks, so I can do local jobs or go a bit further afield. The question is, yeah, where precisely is Snowy Peaks? And also, well, if I'm going there anyway, and then again, it does say a difference in a distance, so yeah, possibly further into Snowy Peaks. You know what? Screw it. I'm taking the big payday. And yeah, Snowy Peaks is way up in that direction, though if I'm going in that direction anyway, actually... Yeah, I could take a Snowy Peaks job that starts in Upton, and if there happens to be a good local job going from Western up to Upton, given I'm going in that direction anyway, yeah, I think that's going to be easier to do. I may as well make it easy $20 just driving up to Upton if that's the direction I'm going in anyway. So, just mosey down to the bottom of town to pick up something from the cafe. Let's say okay, and then yeah, we're leaving this area and going somewhere much further afield. So yeah, we just need to follow the path that leads towards Eastern. We're not actually going there though. That's a bar, there's the cafe. Just parked nice and nearby because it is a bloody cold. Oh, and this is a lovely delivery, by the way. Nice and low down, no trouble at all. So, hang on, from where I am now... Wait, am I past the cut-through? I think I might be, so yeah, just turn around here. Take this right... Yeah, I know where I am. I know where I am. And then if I take a right here, I'll be going back up towards Upton. And yeah, we'll have to actually drive along the road like a cocking peasant, but we are where we are, I guess. Bare minimum, though, once we're past, yeah, the steep uphill bit that slows me down, at that point, we could get some speed going on, because these boxes appear to be pretty small and packed in pretty tight. Like, they're not going anywhere, that's fine. So, right, foot to the floor, let's get some cocking speed going on. Oh, yeah. After so many cocky days of just, you know, slowly and cautiously going around every corner, it feels good to get a bit of a shufty on. I will give it, though. The soundtrack does have some nice chill vibes. Even if the rest of the game is, you know, just ever so slightly a sinister, nightmarish dystopia thing. Oh, hang on, slight issue. I may have hit... Okay, may have gone over a snowdrift a bit too aggressively there, but it seems to have worked out, so that's fine. So yeah, we're back where we started, here in Upton. Just take a left, because this street is where all the buildings are. And then, yeah, we should be dropping this off to somewhere around here. Beautiful. Out we go. It's now day, so it's not so cold. Grab that, dump that there, get back in the car to warm up for a second. And yeah, energy's getting a bit on the low side, so that is fine. Right, and now we're in Upton. Yeah, we just grab a job here. And we're back to our old friends over at Easy Flowers. So yeah, I've just topped up my energy. Fuel is looking fine as well. So yeah, just a stop here. There's the light. Beautiful. Out we get. In we go. Flowers though, John. Flowers are maybe a tiny bit concerning. They can be the big stacked up pots. Those are tricky. Okay, it's just one on this occasion. That's very good news. So right, pop you in. Shut up the van. In we go. And right, now we can mosey off somewhere else. So go in this direction. Snowy McGibbles. And like the guy was saying, we need a lighter. So it's because there's a giant pile of logs in the way or something. So right, lighter. Use item to flipping burn down. There we go. Try not to catch fire. By the way, though, John, lighter produces fire. If you hold that up while you're outside, that might stop you freezing to death quite so fast. So, right, that's that burning down. Maybe back away in case it, like, you know, collapses or something. And as soon as that's all done, we should be good to mosey on to the next area. Lovely. And yeah, the guy said visit his cabin. Did he give me more specific instructions as to how to find his cabin? Because I do not remember where his cabin was precisely, or if he even said so. Right, just straight through all of this. Don't mind me. So right, through the mysteriously misty tunnel, and on we go to Snowy, oh dear. Okay, so it might be a bit more misty here. Do I know, like, where anything is, by the way? So, hang on. Where the cock am I? The problem is, I don't know. Like, I have got a map here, but I don't know where I am on that map. So, right. Just drive until I can find some sort of, like, identifiable landmark or society that I can use to orientate myself. And is this the road? Is this the... Oh, bloody... Oh, wait. Yeah, this is the road. The roads on Snowy Peak are, less passable. So, right, if I'm nearby to my, like, delivery, and that's my delivery right now, like 200 meters away, that would suggest that... Ah, hang on. Did I come out of a tunnel somewhere around, like, here? But if that was the case, I'd have seen the fuel depot, so... Okay, I'm not going to go tossing myself off a cliff just yet. So I can figure out precisely where I am and... No, now it's saying over here. So, wait. Welcome to Snowy Peaks. Great. So, right, look at the signs. To Munton, to Winton. I'm looking for, yes, a T-junction that would logically divide that up. So, maybe I came from, like, down here. Because, hang on, which way is which? Winton's going right. So, yeah, I think I came out of the bottom right here. And my destination is a cabin that's, yeah, right on the edge. But not the cabin I'm looking for, I don't think. Like a different cabin. So, right, while I'm here, grab that, toss it down. Can I go inside? Just to, like, you know, say hello to the person. Never mind, it is the creepy whistling dog. Hello over there, friends. It's been a while since someone else was over. Sorry about the mess. Here, as promised, coffee is a much better energy source than energy drinks. So, right. I can now trade up to a better supply of energy, but it's more difficult to get hold of. And once again, you remind me of my good friend Seb. They like coffee too. Me though, I'm more of a tea dog. And I'm rambling. To brew your own coffee, you'll need a cooking pot. There's one for sale here at the depot. Be free to use mine any time. So here, why don't you brew yourself a more coffee before you go? And also I'm going to be needing snow tires. Otherwise, yes, life might be tricky around here. So, like she was saying, just to brew some coffee on her stove. Beautiful. And that gets me not just a full energy meter, but yeah, bonus energy on top. Lovely. And I can store more of that too. And yeah, I've now got some extra goals. Potentially being able to make my own coffee. And also, more immediately, I need better snow tires. The problem being I don't know where to buy those, so I think I'm nearer to Winton than Munton, if I remember the map right. So, yeah, if I'm at this T-junction right here, it looks to me like Winton is definitely nearby. But there's no point trying to make it to Winton without the right tyres. And I've got $67 right now. So right, just using my brief look at the map there, turn around in the snow, and yeah, don't go to Winton and go in the direction of Munton, because it would appear that that is where, yes, the flipping tyre shop is, like on the left, somewhere nearby. Now, it's hard to be certain on account of all of the cocking snow. So that's... Oh! Okay, Munton was nearby than I was expecting. Got it. Still, there's the snow tyres. And the moment I do that, my dog friend is just whistling outside. Despite the fact it's cold enough outside to, like, you know, just die. There's something really unnerving about you. And right, her next move is now leaving this area and going through one of the other tunnels to Fishing Town. That's something I could really use your help with. So, right, more mysteries with you, potentially. So, right, just straight into the tunnel here with a very tiny delivery from one of these towns. Question is, yeah, where do you want to be delivered to? Eastern. Perfection. Because, yeah, all I need to do is drive straight down the hill to get to Eastern. And I'm pretty sure Fishing Village, that's the tunnel right there. So, oh, this is going to work out perfectly. Just, yeah, head over here. This slope looked pretty mild already. So I think we should be... Looks a little bit less mild now I'm driving it. But I'm sure this will all work out a-okay. Just don't explode. Don't explode and we're fine. Just straight over the top here. And there we go. I've just saved a lot of time. All we've got to do is make it down these lovely steep slopes without a problem. There we go. Flipping nailed it. And there's Fishing Town. Absolutely spot on. Though I do need to, yes, deliver this to the other side of town first. I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Where's Eastern proper? There we go, just up the road past the fuel depot. Don't need that. It's the one house that orders cooking everything for some reason. Right, grab that, open that up, drop that there, dump it down, and close you up. Spot on. No jobs for Fishing Town though, so right. Tragically, we're going there without anyone actually paying us. But yeah, just head east out of Eastern. It should be, yeah, down in this direction, tunnel 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was saying fishing. Beautiful. So, yeah, this tunnel right here. Just need to go in this direction, find what's-his-face, and, yeah, figure out precisely what your deal is, my friends. Oh, and spot on, you're literally right here. So apparently this used to be a bustling fishing village, before EasyCo took over the hydro dam. They blocked off the whole area for everyone but employees and locals. They probably killed every business here, besides the ones owned by EasyCo. Yes, this game is just a nightmare, isn't it? I need your help to infiltrate the dam. There's some supplies there that we're going to need, so... You need my help because I work for EasyCo. And you seem to have something in for EasyCo and you're being a bit vague about the supplies, so... I feel like possibly I'm aiding something that might be a spot on the dodgy side here. And yeah, we'll need to activate all the local radio stations in order to infiltrate the dam for some reason. Still, I would say, as opposed to delivering a box full of explosives to this whistling dog, how about we wrap things up there? This here is Easy Delivery Co. and, yeah, I knew there was something weird going on here. I mean, I suppose, technically, it is a relaxing driving game, but yes, everything from the colour palette and the weather and the characters you run into, yeah, something just feels slightly off and sinister. And I suspect it might be going somewhere very, very dark indeed. And if you want to know what that is, link in the description below. You can check this game out yourself because, yes, as understood, this is not the longest game in the world. Like, what you've seen is maybe like half of it. There's probably a few more maps, and yes, you could just mosey around doing deliveries, etc., etc., but yes, a very, very funny one here, given it is a chill, relaxing game where, yes, everything does just feel very, very odd indeed. But still, I do enjoy weird narrative experiments like this, so, yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on the team that made this. Whatever they come up with next, maybe, just maybe, we'll give that a look-see toe. So, hopefully, you are looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been the somewhat unsettling Easy Delivery Co. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Were we doing virtual reality, or was that just like a metaphor for lesbian sex? And then he smacked me lightly across the face with the money! What? This is... where is this going? What's happening? We're gonna buy a whole new bin, and we're gonna write Brendan on it, and we're gonna put him in it and toss it off the pier.